fear. A silent shadow that stalks us, a voice that whispers, "You cannot," even before we attempt. Many of you have felt it in the stillness of the night, in the moments when dreams seemed within reach, but a voice, relentless and unyielding, murmured doubts. When I was young, before the robes and the meditation, I was not unlike any of you. I faced a choice: to retreat into the safety of what I knew, or venture into the unknown, where failure loomed like a storm cloud. I chose the path of uncertainty, and with each step, I discovered the teachings that would change my life. First, understand this truth. Fear is a natural part of the mind's defense, an ancient guardian meant to protect, but often misguided by modern shadows. The inner critic, born from this fear, holds power only if we lend it our ears. How then do we conquer it? With the warrior's heart. The warrior knows that silence is not defeat, it is preparation. In the quiet moments before battle, the warrior does not dwell on doubt. Instead, he sharpens his focus, preparing his spirit. To silence the inner critic, you too must embrace silence, the kind that breathes resilience. Next, practice detachment. Recognize that you are not your thoughts. Just because you think something does not make it true. The mind is a storyteller, and sometimes it spins tales that are not rooted in reality. We have the power to rewrite these stories, to choose which thoughts we listen to and which we let go. Lesson 1. Recognize, don't react. When fear speaks, pause. Hear it, but do not engage. This practice is akin to the warrior standing firm while arrows fly overhead. Calm, aware, unshaken. Realize that fear's voice is not your truth. It is an echo of the past. Lesson 2. Reframe the narrative. The mind's critic will tell you stories where you fail before you begin. Instead of accepting its narrative, rewrite it. Say to yourself, "I am learning. I am growing." The greatest warriors do not think of the battle's outcome, but of their movement, their breath, their presence in the fight. Anchor yourself in the present, and the critic's voice fades. There was once a novice in our monastery who feared speaking in front of others. His inner voice shouted, "You'll fail. They will judge." But day after day, I watched him practice in front of the river, speaking to the wind and the trees until one day, he stood before us all and spoke without tremor. What silenced his fear was not just practice, but the choice to meet it with curiosity, not dread. Lesson 3. Action transforms. Do not wait for the critic to grow tired. It will not. Move forward despite it. Each step taken in defiance of fear weakens its hold. The warrior does not wait for courage. He forges it in the fire of action. Remember this, my friends. Every small act of courage builds a fortress within you. Clarity in decision-making, increased confidence, and emotional control are not bestowed upon us. They are earned through each moment we choose to move forward. The warrior's battle is never truly with the world, but with the voice within. And with each victory over that voice, you unlock the power to lead a life of purpose, fulfillment, and peace. So, will you let the critic hold sway? Or will you step forward, like the warrior, into the unknown, into the light? The choice is yours. Overcome fear, and the world will become as boundless as your courage.